Okay, let's go.
That's how it was last week. So I was off for a week and then I came in for like one day and then one.
Okay. Good afternoon. As most of you know, my name is Josie Flickinger, and I'm currently a high school student at West Shore. I would like to spend a little time explaining how social media can affect teens and adults. The more social media we have, the more we think we're connecting, yet we are really disconnecting from each other. This quote reflects how people in today's society think that social media is connecting them, but in reality, they are growing more disconnected from society. Due to the popularity of sites such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, social media has become more and more used. Although the use of social media is increasing greatly, there are many negative impacts that affect young people who use them frequently. So there are both positive and negative effects to people who use social media. On the positive side, it allows for teens to spread word about different events. It also helps people interact and connect with new people. However, the negatives, such as cyberbullying, outweigh the good. So like I was saying, there are a few positive impacts to teenagers who use social media. It provides a place where youth can interact with each other and make new friends. With over 2.03 billion social networking users, it is fairly simple to find and interact with friends and families. Another positive impact is that many people have the opportunity to spread word about different news and events happening in their communities. In a recent survey, 70% of teens receive most of their news on sites such as Facebook and Twitter. 16% of adults rely on Facebook and Twitter for their news too. On the other hand, there are many negative effects to use social media. Social media takes away real socialization and gives everyone a false sense of connection. I would like to share with you a quick video clip that helps reinforce this point.
I have 422 friends, yet I'm lonely. I speak to all of them every day, yet none of them really know me. The problem I have sits in the spaces between looking into their eyes or at a name on a screen. I took a step back and opened my eyes. I looked around and realised that this media we call social is anything but when we open our computers and it's our doors we shut. All this technology we have is just an illusion. Community, companionship, a sense of inclusion, yet when you step away from this device of delusion, you awaken to see a world of confusion.
There is a false sense of connection gained with using social media. Social media is a leading factor for breaking down relationships in turn for fake ones. It is also a leading cause of social anxiety. In gaining more followers on Twitter and Instagram and more friends on Facebook, people lose the real friends they have in this world. I have one last video to show you that helps reinforce the fact that there are many negative effects of using social media.
Technology has made us more selfish and separate than ever. Because while it claims to connect us, connection has gotten no better. And let me express first, Mr. Zuckerberg, not to be rude, but you should reclassify Facebook to what it is, an anti-social network. Because while we may have big friend lists, so many of us are friendless all alone. Because friendships are more broken than the screens on our very phones. We sit at home on our computers measuring self-worth by numbers of followers and like.
This measuring of self-worth with the amount of feedback they receive online and not in person contributes to the high levels of anxiety in today's world. The one really big negative effect of using social media is how they make people feel powerful and anonymous. This contributes to the growing problem of cyberbullying. It is much easier to bully someone behind the screen than in person. 42% of today's youth report being cyberbullied. There is a false sense of authority gained with victimizing other helpless people. The overuse of social media affects people in positive and negative ways. Even though social media helps people connect, it takes away real face-to-face interaction. While connected to the internet, people disconnect themselves from society. Social networking has both positive and negative effects on today's youth, but mostly negative. Social media has taken the social out of socialization.